Yeah, welcome to another show, folks. If you can hear me, let me know. Okay, so we have the 200 meters. During this live stream. We'll be doing the 200 meters preliminaries as well as the semifinals for men. If you haven't done so as yet, go ahead and smash the like button because as soon as we finish this one, we're going to hop over to our second stream where we'll be covering the 100-meter hurdles as well as the 800-meter and the 400-meter hurdles finals. So look out for those. What I'll be doing as well, I'll be sharing my screen so folks who are tuned in, they're able to follow as the events are taking place. We're not allowed to show the races live, and as such, we're going to do the next best thing, which is basically providing you with commentary. Okay? Yeah, man. Big up everybody in the comment section. Remember, drop those flags. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Marlene Dawson, big up yourself. We just had the first of three preliminaries. This is the 200 meters. This is for the youngsters, and we'll be pulling it up in 3, 2, 1. But remember, smash the like button. Let's get this live stream to at least 50 likes, and then we will go ahead and pull it up so everyone is able to see it. We're already at what 14 likes on the live. Let's get it up to 50 real quick. But big up everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope your day is going well. We we're bringing you the early part of the show because we have a couple finals later on this evening that we will be bringing you. And we know most of the folks on here, you can't wait for the final. I hope you were here yesterday because it was quite the spectacle. And if you didn't witness it, you can go ahead and watch it back. But I'm sure the experience will not be the same. Big up Lady Israel as well. Big up Lady Israel. Always tune into Halftime TV. It's all love. Um, Journey with Kelleen. Um, Naturally Mar, we have Saskia. Big up the usuals. Thank you so very much for continuing to support Halftime TV. Donette, big up yourself as well. Okay, so quick to 50. Remember, smash the like button as soon as you hop on. Turn the notification on. Subscribe to Halftime TV if you haven't yet done so. We did a video on the Kishane. No, Kishane is not in the 200 meters. We did a video on the Kishane situation, and I hope folks understand. I know there are some who are still not satisfied with the fact that he came out afterwards to give an interview, but it is what it is, folks. You have to cut him some slack. Okay. Anyway, so now we're over to semifinal number two. Not semifinal, sorry, preliminary number two. Hope you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, drop the fire emoji. I want to ensure that everyone is seeing the screen. If you can see my screen, drop the fire emoji. Gwenda Francis, big up yourself, Gwenda. So this was heat number one, and this is for the 200 meters for boys. This is boys under 18 preliminaries. So Balfour Thomas, um, Detarge Morgan, those were the athletes that lined up in the first one. In the second one, these are the athletes that we have for you. We have Tyrone Walker out of Excelsior, Ronaldo Francis, Calabar High School is in lane 7, Kyle Thompson, he's not in his block, looks empty, so I don't see Kyle Thompson on the track right now. I don't see Romario Lewis either, and there is no Tyrone Walker. So of the starters, we only have okay, so Tyrone Walker is there. Tyrone Walker is there, but they removed the first block. So we don't have a lane one. So Tyrone Walker in lane 2. Tyrone Walker in lane 2. Lane 3, empty. Lane 4, is he there? Camperdown, yeah. Malik Thompson. Yeah, I can see Malik. Blue tights and red top. Then we have Nishan Walker in 5 in full black. In lane 6, Ocean Jervis, he was disqualified from the 100 meters yesterday. He's back for the 200 meters representing Green Island High School. And Ronaldo Francis runs out of lane number 7. Kyle Thompson is not there. And as such, lane number 8 has been left vacant. Welcome to Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Thank you so very much for tuning in this evening. where we'll be providing you with coverage of the 200 meters. I think we'll be going through to the 200-meter semifinals for men, and then we'll take a short break, and then we will be back for the 800 meters and the 400-meter hurdles final. So what we'll do is we'll take the break, then we'll hop back on at just about maybe 7 o'clock thereabout, yeah, and then we'll go until the end of the meet. But for now, it's a 200 meters. We'll be doing the 200 meters preliminaries for the boys, and then straight through to the seniors. Clean start there for Ronaldo Francis. Jervis out of Green Island looks like he's in control. Ronaldo Francis has pulled up. Jervis coming off the back straight. Quality athlete currently being chased by Nishan Walker. Jervis is going to be second. Nishan Walker in full black wins it. 21.80 is the confirmed time. So Nishan Walker, Speeders Track Club, wins it. In second place is O'Shane Jervis out of Green Island High School. And let's see who finished third in that one. But Ronaldo Francis out of Calabar, he picked up an injury, it seemed, and I had to pull out of this one just about 70 meters into the race. Big up Tech Gaming, big up Tech Gaming. Good afternoon to you too. Gwenda Francis, big up Lucival Newell, big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in. This is Halftime TV. If you're new here, don't forget, smash the like button and subscribe. And for those in the comment section, we've been streaming for just about 5 minutes and it's already over 100 of you. Please ensure you smash the like button. Let's get this video on top of the algorithm real quick. Let's get this video on top of the algorithm. Let's see where we're at now. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, because we have over 100 people on here, and I don't see. We have only 20 likes. All right, 30. So all right, we're gonna take a break from sharing the screen. Then we're gonna take a break from sharing the screen. All right, let's get this live stream to 100 likes real quick. 30 so far. 31. The athletes are on the track right now. This is the final 200-meter preliminaries for the under 18s. So let's get it to at least 50, and then I pull up back the screen, folks. Let's get it to at least 50. All right, 37, so 13 away. Keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going. 13 away, and then we'll pull it up back on the screen. So 95 on the live stream, 37 likes. If you're on the live stream and you haven't smashed the like button yet, go ahead and smash it right now. The athletes are in their blocks. Two of the athletes, yeah, we're seeing two blocks empty right now. So we have 6 athletes currently on the track. So we're up to 43. 7 more, and we pull the screen back up, folks. 7 more, only 7 more. Keep it going. Keep it going. Still over 100 on the live stream. 7 more, and we get it to 50. Come on. You don't want to miss out on this one. I promise you. I promise you. All right, 49. So close. All right, I think that's close enough. Is it? No. 49. One more, and we get to 50. One more, we get to 50. The camera is all set. Good. All right, so we're up to 51 now. So I think we should be able to pull it back up right now for everybody to see. Remember, it's the boys. It's the boys 200 meters, sorry. 18 and under, the starters on your screen. Alonzo James, Romario Morrison, Kyle Budden, Alva Jackson, Khalil Archibald, and Taheem Thompson. Hey, good afternoon to you. Naturally, Mar. Good afternoon to you too. Big up, thanks for tuning in. So Kyle Budden out of KC making that one look easy. It was never any competition really. Is the Vel running? Well, he did the preliminaries. He did the preliminaries. Let me see. I'd seen it earlier that he was a part of the semis, but let's confirm. Don't worry. We're gonna confirm right now. He did the preliminaries. He qualified for the semifinals, but we're gonna confirm. Yes. So Brian Lavelle is in semifinal number 2. Brian Lavelle is in semifinal number 2. So as of now, that's what we have. Just to note as well, 21 of the athletes who registered for the 200 meters did not start. 21 of the athletes who registered for the 200 meters, they did not show up to the blocks. Just to note. Andrew Hudson, we remember he's the reigning national champion. He's not there. He registered. He didn't participate. Johan Blake as well. You know how it is. On the female side, Sharika Jackson qualifies automatically because she is the reigning champion. So what that means is Jamaica has the wild card option. So that's Jamaica entering 4 athletes there. No? But there you have it on your screen. And let's read out who the qualifiers are for everyone who's just joining. So this is the qualifiers through to the next round, or these are the qualifiers through to the next round of the 200 meters for boys under 18. Boys under 18, these are your qualifiers. Screen look blue. Okay. All right, so these are the qualifiers. Dequan Mirage out of Camperdown, 21.46. Kyle Budden, we just saw him, 21.59. The second fastest qualifier, Nishan Walker, 21.84. Shane Jervis redeeming himself for now. We have Jaden Collins, Homo Technical with 22.10. Khalil Archibald, Edwin Allen, 22.18. Letarje Morgan St. Jago, 22.23. Alba Jackson, 22.42. And he rounds it out. So now we're going to go down to the semifinals afterwards. The semifinals for the youngsters probably will take place tomorrow, along with the females 200 meters. So look out for that. So it looks like Dodd. This is a shot put. Looks like it's Dodd who's out there now. I hope you remember Dodd? Yeah, Thomas Dodd. I hope you remember her. She's the one who came on TVJ and complaining about her coach not being allowed into the athletes' village in Paris. As a matter of fact, she was one of those that we were concerned would switch allegiance to Turkey as well. But it's good to see her here. I had a conversation earlier this week where someone was asking if I thought the athletes should still compete at these national championships. And I was like, I'm not sure. Because if they compete, they still could be able to make it to the next major champion or the next Olympics with their new country, you know. Yeah. All right. So we just witnessed all 3 heats for the 200 meters for boys under 18. And the results on your screen here, you should be able to see, are as follows. Let me zoom in a little bit because I know some folks had challenges seeing it last evening. So let's ensure that we're being fully inclusive here. Right, so Dequan Mirage, Camperdown, he won heat number 1 with 21.46 seconds. Second was Jaden Collins, and third was Detarjay Morgan. A couple of few of the athletes didn't really show up, and as you may have noticed, we don't have a full field for none of the two that I've gone through so far. Nishan Walker, he won the second one representing Speedsters Truck Club. O'Shane Jervis was second, 22:10. Green Island High School representing Western Jamaica there. Kyle Budden, Kingston College 21.59. He won the penultimate heat. And Khalil Archibald was second. Alva Jackson out of KC as well, 22.42 was third. So KC first and third in that final heat. Okay, so the finals, or sorry, the semifinals for men will kick off, or it's scheduled to kick off at 6:50 p.m. Scheduled to kick off at 6:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's 6:07 now. It's 6:07 now, so in just about 43 minutes. Those are the starters. We have 3 semifinals. 3 semifinals. The starters on your screen. Top 2, then the next 2 fastest times. In semifinal number 1, we have Jason Lewis, Ashani Smith, Jordan Morgan, Giovanni Davis. Give me a second. Let me pull it up down here. And remember, we have the prelims for the women as well coming up for the seniors. Yeah. So Giovanni Davis out of Michael Chavoy Reed, O'Dane Crooks, Michael Campbell, Adrian Carr. That's heat number 1 or semifinal number 1. In semifinal number 2, Mark Manley, Mark Anthony Daly, Deshaun Gordon, Dejon Strawn, Javal Wright, Javari Thomas, Taekwondo Tracy, and Brian Lavelle runs out of lane number 8. Semifinal number 3, Shamar Palmer, Odin Somerville, Javon White, Demar Francis, Christopher Taylor, Shakur Williams, Kadrian Golson, and Mazzino Barrett. So those are your 3 semifinals. Those are the 3 semifinals. Yes. So for those who are asking, Brian Lavelle, he ran this morning in the 200 meters. We're still tracking his progress to see if he's pulled out of the semifinals, but he did the preliminaries this morning. He qualified through to the semifinals. Okay, so the preliminaries happened this morning at about 11:30, I believe. Hold on, let me pull it up. I think it happened this morning. Yeah. All right, so these were the preliminaries from this morning. Okay, 11:30 this morning, we had the prelims. In heat number 1, Odin Crooks won it 20.85 seconds. Brian Lavelle was second, and Ashani Smith was third. In the second heat, Taekwondo Tracy was first, 21:15. Mazzino Barrett second, and Jordan Morgan third, 5:09. Okay, so it will be 5:50 Jamaican time. John Bonet or Juan Bonet. Anyway, it will be 5:50 Jamaica time. So in 40 minutes time. So this was the second heat. Taekwondo Tracy, he won that one. Heat number 3, we had Javal Wright winning that one, Giovanni Davis second, and Odin Somerville third. As you can see, a lot of DNS here. See, did not start, did not start. Oblique civil registered as well, didn't start. The next one, Shakur Williams, is almost as if 400-meter hurdles. So the 400-meter hurdles finals will take place this evening, people. See, all the way down at the bottom here. See, 400-meter hurdles final, Saturday night, 9:15, 9:05, yeah. So we will be bringing this after we complete this live stream. So when we conclude this one, we will hop over to the next live stream where we'll cover the 100-meter, 110-meter hurdles, so the prelims on those, and then we'll do 800 meters and the 400 meters. So we'll be streaming from about, I want to say 7:30 up until 9. 7:30 until about 9, yeah. So that will be our second stream of the evening, right? Yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna do a quick check. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to the Christopher Taylor piece afterwards. Let's do a quick check. We have close to 400 people on the live stream. Ensure you smash the like button. I'm gonna check right now where we are with the likes. 74. Come on, people. Come on, you're getting first class service here. You don't even have to pay for One Spot Media. Least you can do. 75. So now we're 25 away. Soon as we get to 100 likes on the live stream, I pull it up back and I continue the recap that I was going through. So 24 likes away from 100. It should be light work. It's hush. Hmm? There's something over so. You smell it though? Mm-hmm. Peas? Maybe. Permanent, you think parchment make it? How much is it, Christopher Taylor? 93. So 7 more, and then we get to 100. Sly Guy, big up yourself. Alkush Rodney, big up. He's through to the semis with Level. 97. So 3 more. Folks, remember, drop your flags in the comment section. Let's keep the comment section vibrant and active. I'm seeing the Jamaica flag. Come on, people. I know we don't only have Jamaicans tune in this evening. I know we don't only have Jamaicans. Drop your flag in the comment section right now. Let's see where you're tuning in from. Let's see where you're tuning in from. Represent where you're tuning in from. Big up Boston, Massachusetts in the place. Texas is here. We have Miami, Florida. Big up the Florida Massive. Big up the Zimbabwe Massive too. Uganda as always. Big up on yourself, South Africa. Big up South Africa. Big up South Africa. Barbados is here. Big up Barbados. Atlanta, Philip. Big up yourself, Philip. Wendy in Orlando, Florida. Big up yourself, Wendy. Kean Hines in Barbados. Is that Barbados? Yeah, Kean. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Saturday, everyone. Turks and Caicos, Claudette Barrett. Happy Saturday, Claudette. Thanks for tuning in to Halftime TV. Wagwan, Atlanta, check-in. Lisa Moore. Big up Connecticut. Antoinette McFarlane. Big up yourself. It's Halftime TV. Good morning, everyone. England. Big up England, massive. UK. The 200 meter is scheduled to start at 6:50 Eastern Daylight Time. So depending on where you are, it may be different. Right now, it's 6:15. I'm quoting Eastern Daylight Time, so you can gauge it depending on where you're at, right? Fort Myers, Florida, Guyana, big up. The entire Tobago Massive, Trinidad, all love. Los Angeles in the house, big up LA. From Jamaica, but in New York, disappointed. I disappointed. Big up the entire New York Massive, Flatbush, Brooklyn, Queens. Yeah, man. Buenos noches. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Argentina. Okay, so we're not allowed to show the race live, folks. So if you're coming here and expecting to see the race, sorry to disappoint you, but we can't show the race. Exclusive rights for the national championship is with Television Jamaica. And as such, if you want to watch the race, you can buy the One Spot Media subscription, and then you should have access to TVJ Sports Network through One Spot Media. Okay, so don't come here and cuss me out. Don't come here and cuss me out. We're providing you with live commentary of what's happening at the National Stadium. We try our best to replicate the atmosphere and to be as descriptive as possible so you understand what's happening. Okay. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, big up the Vinci massive. So here's 1 hour ahead of Jamaica now because it's 5:15 here in Jamaica. Yep, 5:15 here in Jamaica. Good. So it's 5:50 Jamaica time that it will happen. Okay. Portland, Oregon, Craig Reed, big up. Chicago, big up. Blake, Loy, or Louis, I don't want to mess it up. Florida, big up. You're on for the honest commentary and the prediction. Sly guy, all love, all love. We try our best to ensure that you get a full experience, right? Because naturally, there are some of us who don't have access to Jamaican television stations, and as such, you're not able to experience these events. Don't worry, I was once there. So having realized that, we try our best to ensure that it could very well be, Lisa Moore. It could very well be. It could very well be. I want to double check that. I may very well do a video on it too. Uh, thanks for the pointer there, Lisa Moore. 200-meter, 5:50 Jamaica time. Let's pin that. Boom. Right. Okay, so I think we are already past 100 likes on the live stream. So let me pull it back up and walk everyone through what happened this morning. So we had the preliminaries for the 200 meters for men. So the preliminaries for the 200 meters for men, and these were the results. I went through the first three already, but so I'll continue. So in heat number 4, Shakur Williams won it. Dejon Strand was second, and Deshaun Garden was third. This is heat number 4. Heat number 5, Christopher Taylor won it with 20.91 seconds. Kadrian Golson was second, and Javon White was third with 21.17. Shamar Palmer also did enough to qualify through to the semifinals. Heat number 6, we had Chavoy Reed, Adrian Kerr, and Mark Anthony Daly. That's 1, 2, 3, and those are the qualifiers going into the semifinals, which we'll have in a couple minutes' time. And in the final heat, we had Javari Thomas, Michael Campbell, Demar Francis, and Jason Lewis qualifying. So let me go back to the front. There you go. And let's do all the results now. So you can see those were the qualifiers from the preliminaries this morning. But let me take you all the way down to the bottom here so you can actually see what I was talking about when I said 21 of the athletes who registered did not start. So you see this part here? Yeah, very interesting to see. 21 of the athletes who registered for the 200 meters did not start this morning. Okay, you can see even Oblique Civil registered. Johan Blake, Nigel Ellis, Sandre Davison. We know what Sandre Davison, I think he picked up an injury because he didn't show up for the 100 meters final either, for the 100 meter semis. Andrew Hudson. Andrew Hudson is the reigning 200 meter champion, well, national champion. All right, so These are the athletes who will be lining up in the 200 meters for men later on today. Christopher Taylor, as you can see, he qualified with the third fastest time with 20.91 seconds. Javari Thomas, 20.70 was the fastest time in qualifying. Thank you. Thank you, Clipped. Brian Lavelle was first. Andrew Hudson was second. Andrew Hudson won it the year before. Whew. Okay, so now the athletes are on the track. So let's get up to speed. This is the 200 meters. Gary Card, he was struggling since champs, you know. I think he picked up an injury during champs and then he was struggling. He wants to run, he wants to compete. I don't know. But we saw him in the preliminary. I think we saw him the first one on the 100 meters and he pulled up again. So this is the preliminaries for the under 20 for boys. Under 20 for boys, this is the preliminaries. All right. So these are the starters. It's the under 20 for boys. This is a preliminary round, 200 meters in heat number one. So we'll have 5 heats in heat number one. We have 4. Is it 4? It looks like 3 athletes on the track. Yeah, it looks like 3 athletes on the track. I'm only seeing 3. Junior Gallimore, um, Mario Birch, and Rhyme. Yeah, Mighton. So only 3 athletes running in this one. Suzette Bertram, no, we will not be showing the race. You have to watch it on TVJ Sports Network. So Markel Smith didn't start. So many, only 3 athletes running in this one. Only 3 athletes running in this one. So this is semifinal. Yes, yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're competing for a place on the under 20 World Championship team. Sorry, folks. Yeah, I'm taking a quick phone call. So as soon as I'm complete, I will hop back on. All right. But I hope you can see it on your screen. The athletes are currently on the track and they're ready to go. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. The race can't be shown. Copyright. Agreed. Agreed. So the most that we can show is up to third order. I think up to 30 seconds. We can't show. We can't capture what's happening on the TV and let you see. No. Okay. Um. But yeah, we're back. We just witnessed the. Let's see. We're up to heat number 3 now. Um. So we had heat number 1 by Junior Gallimore. Heat number 2, Sanjay Seymour, which is world qualifying time, as well as Diner Cordoba, world qualifying time as well, 21:23. On the track, this is heat number 3 of 5. This is under 20 for boys, preliminaries, people. Remember, the starters Jabari Branch, Dante Carson, Antonio Powell. Those are the 3. So we're having a lot of no shows so far at the championships. As you can see, roughly half of the track here, well, more than half of the track did not start. So after the preliminaries for boys, we're going to have the preliminaries for women, and then the 200 meters semifinals for men. So the 200 meters, yeah, especially that Sly Guy, I agree. That's a perfect point. That's a perfect point, Sly Guy. That's the perfect point. Let me pin that. You deserve a drink for that suggestion. Because why you're gonna have 5 heats with 3 athletes in each heat? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Why not just put 6 of them in 3 heats? Or you get me? All right, so heat number 4 on your screen: Jaheim White, Roshane Malcolm, Nathaniel Martin, Ian Barker. That would make so much sense logistically. I agree, and it also would save so much time for the broadcasters. It would save time for the athletes as well, because then they, oh God, I don't even want to continue on it. Perfect points, Sly Guy. You deserve a medal. We need to put you. We need to give you a post at the J3. We need to give you a post at the J3A. Remember, folks, later on this evening, as soon as this live stream is done, we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to hop over to the next stream, during which we'll be covering the 800 meters finals for both men and women. We're also going to be covering the 800 meter finals for women. We're going to be doing the 400 meters hurdles for men and women. .400-meter hurdles. These are the starters. 400-meter hurdles for men and women: Geneve Russell, Anjanette Knight, Cheyenne Salmon, Gariel White, Deshanique Douglas, Rochelle Clayton, Sanique Walker. Those are the starters for the 400-meter hurdles. Then we have the 400-meter hurdles for men. Favorite Rashawn Clark. We also have Tyrese Hyman, Romario Stewart, Antonio Forbes, Devontae Archer, Assini Wilson, Malik James King, and Demar Murray. Looking ahead to tomorrow, because I know there are a lot of folks on here who can't wait for tomorrow. This is what the schedule looks like for tomorrow. So 400 meters. I think we're probably going to start let's start streaming at 6 tomorrow. Yeah, I think we can start streaming at 6. So we have the 400 meters. We have the 100-meter hurdles finals. We have the 200-meter finals going all the way until 9. So the last part of our stream will be the 200 meters. I think we'll do that one from, let's say, 8. Yeah, 8. Yeah, 200-meter finals, 8. So the 200-meter finals is the curtain closer for tomorrow evening. On your screen, you can see what it looks like. That's the schedule. We have the 400-meter, women's and men's 400-meter. We're going to do that as well. So we'll do 400 meters. We'll do the 200 meters. There are some 800 meters in there. Don't know how I feel about the 800 meter. I may very well just do the 400 and the 200 meters and maybe squeeze the hurdles in there. What do you think? Let's hear it in the comment section. What do you think? All right, this is the final 200 meter. Final 200 meter on the boys' side. This is, remember, preliminaries. Boys under 20. Boys under 20. Final 200 meter. Johan Romaldo Smythe is back. Or is he? We've seen so many did not start so far today. I don't even want to toot the horn too quick. But James Harrison, Romaldo Smythe, Zachary Cox, Tremaine Hamilton, Jamar Davis. That's what they have for us. Let's see if all these athletes actually show up. Good evening, Star. Will Hall, big up yourself as well. So this is the final preliminary. Only 5 of the 8 athletes are on the track. It's good this time around. Romaldo Smythe in full black, as is always the case. Next to him, we have Zachary Cox out of Cornwall College. I'm sure most of you are familiar with his name. Done so well in the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys Champs. Always featured. We also have Tremaine Hamilton. Got lucky yesterday in the 100 meters. One point I thought he had false started and he'd be joining Shane Jervis out of Green Island. In the end, the match officials or the meet officials ended up giving everyone a yellow card. So no one was eliminated. Jamar Davis out of Titchfield, Far East. He lines up in lane number 8. Zachary Cox always making these 200-meter races look easy, giving the athletes a little bit of a head start, and then for the final 60 meters or so, getting the business done. So on your screen now, you can see who the qualifiers are that will be participating in the semifinals for the 200 meters for boys. We have Sanjay Seymour out of William Knibb, Junior Gallimore, Calabar High School, Zachary Cox, Cornwall College, Antonio Powell, unattached Jaheim White, Veer Technical, Dinair Cordoba, Yuan Romaldo Smythe, Swain Kerr, and that's it. That's the 8. So they're through to the finals. These are the athletes who will be competing in the finals of the 200 meters for boys. Again, they don't have enough to do. They don't have enough to do any other round, so might as well just put them through. All right, so four heats, 4 prelims for the women. The first one, we have Hannah Charles, Crystal Slowly, Kemba Nelson, Nisha Berger, Alia Baker. In the second one, we have Angelina Ferguson, Michaela Hazley, Sarah Kuyate, Anthony Strand, Shania Douglas, Marissa Palmer, and Renisha McGregor. Heat number 3, Sasha Lee Forbes, Lavanya Williams, Jura Levy, Fatuma Konde out of Guinea, Gabriel Matthews, Ashanti Moore, and Alana Reed. And in heat number 4, we have Tina Clayton, Alexis James, Kashika Cameron, Jadine Williams, Brianna Williams, Shanice Walker, and Janelle Smith. Let's see. Let's see if Tia will be started in this one. I doubt it, but we'll see. All right, so as expected, lane number 7 has been left vacant because Tia Clayton did not line up. Lane number 5 also vacant, no Natasha Morrison. Lane number 2, we have Hannah Charles. Lane number 3, Crystal Slowly. Lane number 4, Kemba Nelson. 5 empty, as I said. Lane number 6, Nisha Berger. Lane number 7 empty. And in lane number 8, we have Aaliyah Baker. Big up Rochelle Miller Grant. Big up Rochelle Miller Grant. I appreciate the support, folks. I appreciate the support. Each time I turn on the cameras and we say we're going to do a live stream, we have a few folks who are always here. We also have some folks who stop by and enjoy it, and as such, they don't leave. And for that, we're super grateful. So the athletes are on their mark. Again, this is the 200 meters preliminaries. This is the first one. Let's see what they have in store for us. Set, and they're off. Quick start for Aaliyah Baker, but remember she's on the outside, so she'll have a whole lot of work to do. Crystal Slowly running out of lane number 3. She looks good, but Kemba Nelson looks as if she has this one in the bag. 100 meters to go. Kemba Nelson being chased by Nisha Berger. Can she hold her off? Nisha Berger on the outside, but Kemba Nelson looks like she's won it. So Kemba Nelson, 23.39. Kemba Nelson, 23.39. She won heat number 1. Tia Clayton didn't show up. Obviously, she picked up an injury yesterday, so we didn't expect to see her. But all 5 of the athletes who lined up in this one so far have qualified. But we'll see. Remember, it's so top 1 from each heat, and then the next 4 best time. Top 1 from each heat, then the next 4 best times. So on the track now, we have Angelina Ferguson, Saran Kuyate, Anthony Strand, Shania Douglas, youngster making the transition to the senior level. Marissa Palmer, Georgia State University, runs out of lane number 7, and Ronisha McGregor is in lane number 8. So Ronisha McGregor in lane number 8. All the other lanes are occupied except lane number 3 and lane number 1. So in lane number 2, Angelina Ferguson. We don't have Saran Kuyate there. In lane number 4, well, in lane number 4, we have Saran Kuyate. Lane number 3 is left vacant, and then everyone else is there. So the lanes that are empty, this is an athlete from Guinea. Guinea. But it's a popular African name. It's a popular African name. Kuyate. Ghana. Mm-hmm. I know a couple of Ghana players named Kuyate. All right, the athletes are currently on the track. They're ready to go. Their marks. Let's see what Shania Douglas has for us. Remember, she was good at the junior level. Can she compete at the senior level? So Shania Douglas running out of that middle lane. Anthony Strawn looks good. Douglas in blue, Strawn in pink. Shania Douglas and Strawn pushing through, 50 meters to go. Strawn looks like she's going to win it. Shania Douglas holding on for a place. In second place, Ronisha McGregor. Shania Douglas looks like she's copped third, but Anthony Strawn, full pink, always in control of this one, 23.22. She wins it. Those are your results. So Anthony Strawn first with 23.22 in second place. Renisha McGregor 23.37. Shania Douglas 23.70. That's 1, 2, 3. And in fourth place, Marissa Palmer 23.78. Remember, there are four, the top from each one, then the next four best times. Smash the like button as soon as you hop on. Everyone in the comment section, remember, keep those flags coming in. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And continue keeping the comment section respectful as well. We appreciate it. We haven't had to block anyone today or yesterday, so that's good. Now we're up to heat number 3. This is heat number 3 of 4. The starters are Jura Levy, Fatuma Kunde, Gabriel Matthews, Ashanti Moore. For those wondering why the African athletes are participating in the national championship, we've had this year after year after year. Most times it's when their country isn't hosting a championship, so they travel around to try and make the qualifying time for the World Championship. So them participating at the Jamaica National Trials or the National Championship is so that they can get the time required to go to the World Championship, right? So they're basically running against the clock so they can register the time. Starters on your screen, only 4 athletes there. So half of the field not there. No Alana Reed, no Lavanya Williams, Sasha Lee Forbes not there either. So we have Ashanti Moore, Gabriel Matthews, Fatuma, and Jura. Yeah, yeah. Big up Fran Neptune. Been a minute, bossy. Big up Fran Neptune. Been a minute. All right, now it's over to heat number 3 of 4. Remember, we only have 4 athletes lining up in this one. Ashanti Moore, the Jamaican, running in lane number 7. Yes, they do, Lisa Moore. Yes, they do. So you don't really count that person. So on their off, Ashanti Moore running in lane number 7, high knees, straight out the blocks. Coming off the curve. Looks a bit heavy in my opinion, but let's see. Red top, Ashanti Moore cruising through to the finish line. Red here as well. And she wins it. Second place, we have Fatuma. Yeah, big up, big up, big up. Second place, we have Fatuma. Yeah. Okie dokie. So this is heat number 4 of 4. Starters on your screen: Alexis James, Kashika Cameron, Jadine Williams, and Brianna Williams. Brianna Williams is desperate for a spot on the plane to Japan. She missed out in the 100 meters, so she needs to come good in the 200 meters. Otherwise, she'll be watching from home. Okay, so this is the final heat in the 200 meters for women. Afterwards, we're going to have the semifinal for men. Brianna Williams is running out of lane number 6. Next to her, we have Jadine Williams, we have Kashika Cameron, and we have Alexis James in lane number 3. Former Petersfield High School standout. She was exceptional at the junior level as well. If you remember, a couple of years ago, she set the world on fire in the junior championship. So no Tina Clayton. No Tina Clayton in the 200 meters this evening. No Shanice Walker. No Janelle Smith. This has been the case all day. If you remember, I was mentioning a little bit earlier on the male side. On the male side, there were 21 DNS for the 200 meter this morning. 21. So 21 of the athletes were registered to compete in the 200 meters. They did not start. All right, the athletes are ready. Let's go. Brianna Williams is the name that pops out at you, but Alexis James, she was good at the junior level. Let's see, Kashika Cameron, she's always good. Jadine Williams, this is a good quartet of athletes, but let's see. Let's see, not tooting the horn too early. Jadine Williams with the red hair, and they're off. Brianna Williams getting a quick start there as we clear the first 100 meters. Looks like Brianna Williams is in the lead. Those, yeah, now here comes Jadine Williams, red hair chasing her down. Brianna Williams trying to hold her off. Does she have enough in the tank? No, grimace on her face. Jadine Williams wins it. Alexis James looks like she's third, but Jadine Williams, 23.42, has won it. So on your screen, those are the qualifiers for the final of the 200 meters for women. So we have Ashanti Moore, Anthony Strand, Kemba Nelson, Jadine Williams, Fatuma Kunde, Gabrielle Matthews, Ronisha McGregor, Nisha Berger. So those are the 8. Those are the 8. Now we're going to have the semifinals for men. I know this is the one that all of you have been waiting for. The semifinal for men. All right, so now it's time for the 200 meters semifinals for men. Remember, there are 3 semifinals that will be run. As soon as we've completed the semifinals, we'll take a short break and then we will proceed through to the other finals that will be covered this evening. So, Brianna Williams again missing out. Brianna Williams again missing out. 23.54 was not enough for a place in the 200 meters final. So Brianna Williams missing out in the 100, missing out in the 200. In 10 minutes. All right, so this is semifinal number 1 of 3. This is the one that Brian Lavelle is lining up in, or is it? Brian Lavelle is in semifinal number 2. Semifinal number 2, is he there? We can't see him by heat on the track. Anyway, your starters: Jason Lewis, Ashani Smith, Jordan Morgan, Giovanni Davis, Chavoy Reed, O'Dane Crooks, Michael Campbell, and Adrian Carr. All right, so the athletes are ready, folks. Unless okay, Monica Williams, big up yourself, Monica. Naturally, Mar, welcome back. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope your Saturday is going well. All right, so the first 200-meter is on the way. Quick run here from all the athletes. Adrian Carr looks like he's secured victory in this one, and he'll be the first finalist confirmed. We're still waiting on the confirmed time, but not the most competitive of semis, if we're to be frank. O'Dane Crooks, second place. But let's watch it back. Let's run it back one more time. Adrian Carr first and O'Dane Crooks second. That's what we're sure of so far. It was a slight delay at the start. Michael Campbell looked to have secured a third place. Vibe, don't worry, don't worry. We'll do a quick recap afterwards. As always, we do the quick recaps to get everybody else in the loop. You're a parent. But looking back at this first 200-meter semi-final, looking back at this first 200-meter semi-final, a lot of athletes look as if they're going quick, shoulder to shoulder to the finish line. On the outside, it was Adrian Carr, the black tracksuit, running from a difficult lane. Up to semi-final number 2. Remember, this is semi-final number 2 of 3. The starters on your screen: Mark Manley, Mark Anthony Daly, Deshaun Gordon, Dejon Strachan, Javal Wright, Javari Thomas, Taekwondo Tracy, and Brian Lavelle. Tracy and Lavelle running from lanes number 7 and 8, respectively. If you're just joining, what we'll do now, let's do a quick recap. So those are your finalists for the 200 meters for boys under 20. Sanjay Seymour, Junior Gallimore, Zachary Cox, Antonio Powell, Jaheim White, Johan Romaldo Smythe, Swain Kerr. Just about rounds it off. For women, your finalists for the 200 meters tomorrow, we have Ashanti Moore, Ronisha McGregor, Kemba Nelson, Jadine Williams, Gabrielle Matthews, Nisha Berger. Brianna Williams is there. Shania Douglas misses out. So those are the top 7. They will be participating in the finals tomorrow. So Ashanti Moore, Ronisha McGregor, Kemba Nelson, Jadine Williams, Gabrielle Matthews, Nisha Berger, and Brianna Williams. Brianna Williams just about sliding in. Anyway, on the track right now, Brian Lavelle, Taekwondo, Tracy, lane 7 and 8, respectively. Yesterday, we saw Brian Lavelle failing to execute his race in the 100 meters, grimace on his face as he realized that he missed out. He's back in the 200 meters, having seen him at the Racers Grand Prix a couple of weeks ago. 19.79 looked impressive. Well, let's see what he has in store for us today. He's lined up next to Taekwondo Tracy, who will have something to say about it. But we will see. This race will definitely be between Taekwondo Tracy and Brian Lavelle. 7 and 8. If you're paying attention to the screens, 7 and 8 are the lanes to watch. If not, listen out as we provide the commentary. But it will be 7 and 8 straight through in this race. And they're off. Brilliant start. Brian Lavelle pushing through, being chased by Taekwondo Tracy. We're watching to see Brian Lavelle. He's executing brilliantly. We can't see him. It doesn't look as if he's injured. Taekwondo Tracy did all he could to keep up with Brian Lavelle, but he was never going to catch him. Running out of lane number 8, it was always going to be a lot of work, but coming off the back straight, Brian Lavelle, clean strides there, cooling down at just about 170 meters. Shaniki Osborne, I know she'll be proud, but Taekwondo Tracy in the green top chasing Lavelle all the way through. in this one. And in the end, it's Lavelle first and Taekwondo Tracy second. So 20.51 is the confirmed time for Brian Lavelle. In second place, Taekwondo Tracy with 20.79, and Javari Thomas finishes third, representing Dynamic Speed Track Club with 20.90. So now we're over to the final semi-final in the 200 meters for men. Christopher Taylor, one of the favorites here, I think the second fastest time in qualifying, or third, for this round. We saw him last night just missing out in the 100 meters. Remember, Christopher Taylor, usually 400 meters. He's back for the 200 and the 100 this time around. And for the folks just joining us, remember, as soon as we finish our coverage of the 200 meters, we're going to take a short break, and then we will be back in just about 30 minutes or so, 20 minutes thereabout, for the build up to the 400-meter hurdles and the 800 meters finals this evening. So the starters on your screen: Shamar Palmer, Odin Somerville, Javon White, Demar Francis, Christopher Taylor running out of lane number 5, Shakur Williams, lane number 6, Kadrian Golson, and Mazzino Barrett. So the athletes are ready to go. This is the 200 meters semifinal. This is 3 of 3. Remember, the top 2 from each heat plus the next 2 best times will qualify through to the finals. And the finals is happening tomorrow. So stay tuned, turn the notification on. That way, when Halftime TV goes live, you do not miss out. So they've been invited to take their marks. Again, Christopher Taylor, overwhelming favorite in this one. Kadrian Golson is expected to push Chris Taylor. Set. And they're off. Christopher Taylor in full blue, running out of that middle lane, coming off the curve. He's looking good. He's looking confident. The final 100 meters, Christopher Taylor, Kadrian Golson on the outside in full red, putting on those afterburners to ensure that he gets in. Christopher Taylor winning this one comfortably, 20.50 seconds. Chris Taylor wins it. Christopher Taylor is into the finals of the 200 meters for men. So there you have it. Christopher Taylor first, Kadrian Golson second. That's 1-2. And these are the results. These will be the athletes who will be lining up tomorrow in the 200 meters finals for men. We have Christopher Taylor qualifying with the fastest time, 20.50 seconds. Second fastest time, Brian Lavelle, 20.51. We have Adrian Kerr, Kadrian Golson, Odane Crooks, Taekwondo Tracy, Michael Campbell, Chavoy Reed. Those are the starters for the 200 meters final come tomorrow. On the female side, we have Brianna Williams, Nisha Berger, Gabrielle Matthews, Jadine Williams, Kemba Nelson, Renisha McGregor, and Ashanti Moore. Those will be the finalists come tomorrow for the 200-meter finals for women. The junior level, under 20, Sanjay Seymour, Junior Gallimore, Zachary Cox, Antonio Powell, Jaheim White, Romaldo Smythe, and Sowain Kerr. They are the starters for the 200 meters for under 20 boys come tomorrow. Boys under 18, Dequan Mirage, Kyle Budden, Nishan Walker, Shane Jervis, Jaden Collins, Khalil Archibald, Detarji Morgan, and Alva Jackson. Yep, Brianna made it. Yes, Brianna will be there, folks. Brianna will be there. Okay, so there you have it, people. Thank you so very much for tuning in to yet another exciting show. And remember, turn the notification on. We will be back in just about 30 minutes for the finals of the 400-meter hurdles, where we'll get to see Rashawn Clark. We'll also be coming back for the 800 meters. Natalia Gould and Adele Tracy, they'll be there as well. So if you're interested in any of those events, turn that notification button on. You cannot afford to miss out. This is the Jamaica National Championship, and this is Halftime TV saying, enjoy what's left of your day if we don't see each other again. Until next time.